Tired of the fanatical ravings of Cobra Commander and Serpentor, Destro goes it alone.
Destro's back on the attack, out to conquer the world on his own!
Who needs Cobra? With my demon and the Iron Grenadiers, neither Joe nor Cobra are a match for me.
Like I teased in the intro, it's time for some fun speculation based on some real-world education. So let's get right into it. But first, if you like what we're doing here on the channel, think about hitting that like button as well. I've been a collector for almost 30 years, and I have a lot of insight and a lot of opinions to share. So if you want to stick around, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of our videos. It helps the channel more than you ever know. Anyways, let's talk Iron Grenadiers Destro. So if it's one thing Hasbro likes to do, is they like to work on their subline teams in all their mainstream series. Both G.I. Joe and Transformers, it's all the same. And you know what? GIJOE Classified is a perfect example. And from this, we can expect certain figures to show up in the line. Of course, I'm talking about the Iron Grenadiers. And of course, they're one of Cobra's enemies. They're one of G.I. Joe's enemies. They're one of their allies sometimes. Of course, they've already started to trickle into the GIJOE Classified line, and we can expect more. Now, this all kicked off last year when Heavy Metal, the deluxe figure, was shown off and released, and a personal favorite of mine in the GIJOE Classified line. That's where it all started, and of course, the latest wave includes both the Iron Grenadier Trooper and the Iron Grenadier Bats. So we're full force ahead on the Iron Grenadiers joining the GIJOE Classified line, and Hasbro is gonna want to complete that subline, so expect more Iron Grenadiers as we move forward. Of course, as we're filming this video, it's already been revealed that there's been leaks of the Darklon body out there on the internet, and that Darklon has already been previously revealed as an upcoming figure, but now we get to see the body. And once again, like I just said, that Iron Grenadier army is starting to build, and of course it's gonna need its leader, none other than Destro himself. We haven't had a good Destro in the GIJOE Classified line since almost the first wave, and it's time for Iron Grenadier Destro to show that gold head of his.
But now Destro's taken on the RPV with his despoiler.
Destro's back! Destro's back! Destro's back, and he's on the attack!
The spoiler comes with Destro.
The Despoiler and Destro are the perfect match for what Hasbro has continued to put out. It's a vehicle, and the collectors out there, including myself, are loving the smaller vehicles. We all don't have room for huge HasLabs like the Rattler and Piss Tank. So you know what? These smaller vehicles that come with actual primary characters are a great addition to the line. So Destro's Despoiler is pretty much the same size of Serpentor's Air Chariot, and of course Serpentor was a leader, Destro is a leader. This is a great idea for an exclusive, and I truly believe that we can totally expect it. Now, once again, not an insider, no inside knowledge, it's just this is how Hasbro works. They take something that was successful and they repeat it, because guess what? They're a business and they like to make money, and they know Serpentor was a hit with the collectors, so they're gonna do the same thing with Destro. So for me personally, this Iron Grenadier Destro is at the very top of my most wanted list. Right up there, actually right next to him, is Armored Cobra Commander, which I might do another video on sometime down the road. Let me know in the comment section below if you want to hear my personal views on Armored Cobra Commander and the GIJOE Classified line. Anyways, back to Destro. Destro is a must get. We haven't had a Destro. It's time to do a Destro, because you know what? We got like 1,000 Snake Eyes, and it's time to do some other characters. So much like they did back in their Real American Hero line back in the day, they had Destro. He was part of the early lineup, 83, 84, and basically they had to reinvent him and make him a new character to revitalize him into the series as a toy as well. So Iron Grenadiers, they're coming. We're gonna get more. I expect some point we'll probably get a Voltar, and you know what? They're gonna keep on trickling. There are a ton of amazing Iron Grenadier characters, and it seems like Hasbro's all in and growing that army. So let's get some more characters from Iron Grenadiers, and you know what? They need a vehicle as well. Destro will be in his vehicle to lead them around the battlefield. So let's get this to it. Let me know in the comments what you think of my theories here. I think I think this is a hit. I think this is a win. I think this is going to happen. Now, this could happen a year from now. I've made predictions in the past that have taken a year to come true or so, because Hasbro, once again, is a business, and sometimes it's easy to follow what they're going to do based on their past behaviors. So I think this is going to happen, and let me know if you want an Iron Grenadier Destro in your collection. I know I do. So I really do think that we can expect Destro in the same format here, as the vehicle and a character in a box, and I think it's a no-brainer. So let me know what you think in the comments. Is Destro coming out in this? So Dr. Mindbender came out like this, Serpentor came out like this, and a lot of other deluxe figures are coming out like this. So I think he's gonna be an exclusive for Hasbro PulseCon in 2025. While we're waiting for that 2025 exclusive to show up, why not check out our next video here, 5 things G.I. Joe Classified should look at doing in 2025.